AI is reshaping our world in ways that we could never have imagined. From revolutionizing healthcare to transforming education, its impact is undeniable. Applying this fascinating technology to my medical school studies was pivotal in securing exam success. Here's how. Having recently aced my fourth year exams with my personal highest percentage, I discovered a game-changing factor that contributed to my success: the incredible power of AI. From streamlining study routines to providing instant access to valuable resources, here are 4 ways that AI can supercharge your exam prep and take your academic journey to new heights. Number 1 is personalized study schedule. One of the most amazing benefits of AI-powered study tools was the creation of a personalized study schedule that was tailored to my individual learning needs. AI algorithms can analyze past exam performance, identify patterns of weakness, and areas that you need to improve on based on the information that you provide. For example, if you're someone who really struggles with pharmacology, like me, but you perhaps find it a bit easier to study topics like anatomy, inputting this information into an AI system of your choice will leverage this insightful analysis and perhaps recommend a study plan to you that will ensure that you are allocating more time to pharmacology since you struggle with that topic, while also simultaneously reinforcing your knowledge of anatomy, which you find slightly easier, and how you can go about doing that. As a result, your study routine becomes highly optimized and focused. This is just one way to use AI as a personalized study schedule. How I personally used it was by creating topic lists. Let me tell you what I mean by that. One of the most difficult parts of medical school is that you know you need to study. That's undebatable. You may know how to study, but for many of us, we don't know what to study. There is a vast amount of knowledge and information out there in relation to medicine. With the volume of information we need to know, it is so important to remain intentional and strategic about the exact information you're going to go and revise for your exams. With certain modules at medical school, you may not always get a clear list of learning objectives and conditions or information that you need to know for that particular module. For me, this was my ENT module, which is ear, nose, and throat. I remember not knowing exactly what I needed to know and study for this module. I remember feeling so confused and overwhelmed because there was so much information and there wasn't really a clear direction of what topics I need to prioritize within ENT. So what I decided to do was use Notion AI. I input information from past med, zero to finals, and personal prompts as well. And I asked the AI to compile me a list of key topics within ENT to learn based off of this information I've provided. This not only streamlined my ENT revision, but it made my studying so strategic because it ensured that I wasn't wasting time learning information I didn't have to know, and I could fully focus on high priority topics within the ENT module. Number 2 is fast track notes organization. When studying and going over my notes, one of the things that I used AI heavily for was to create tables comparing and contrasting certain conditions or topics that I couldn't quite wrap my head around. And simplifying really difficult topics in a consumable way is key in exam season when dealing with complex and voluminous information. For example, if you guys have been subscribed to me for a while, one thing you will know is that I really dislike neurology. It's one of my least favorite subjects. So when I was attacking neurology revision for exam season, one of the things I did was copy and paste all of these paragraphs about the different neurological conditions I had to learn into my Notion AI. And then I simply asked it to create a table for me, dividing all of the information I had to know into the condition, the pathophysiology, what causes the condition, the symptoms, and also the treatment option as well. This really simplified my understanding and also allowed me to compare and contrast different conditions within that table. These side-by-side comparisons within the tables meant that I could identify nuances and connections between different topics as well, so that if it came up in the exam, I could easily differentiate it and select the correct answer. Having the information laid out in such a visual way meant that I could wrap my head around the topics much quickly and I could save valuable time. And you guys know time is of the essence during exam season. The third thing you can use AI for during exam season is explaining answers. Like many medical students throughout the UK, I predominantly use past med during exam season as a form of revision to go through digital flashcards. You can also do questions on these websites to test your knowledge. And on websites like this, when you get a question wrong, you're normally given a standard explanation explaining why XYZ wasn't the correct answer and why you should have gone for this option instead. And while these explanations are great, sometimes they can be a bit too standard and not necessarily correlate with personal gaps that you may have in your knowledge. So when I do come across questions or topics that I don't understand, instead of me flicking through all of my notes and going through tons of pages on the internet just to find an explanation that makes sense to me, I can input information into my Notion AI that provides me with an answer immediately. This is vital because of how frequently you find yourself flicking through notes and searching the internet for explanations during your medical degree. Certain conditions you learn won't always be straightforward, and certain explanations from lecturers that make sense to other people may not always make sense to you. So inputting information into a Notion and explaining exactly what it is that you don't understand will get you answer in seconds and save you valuable time. Refining the gaps in my knowledge is a huge priority for me in exam season and has definitely been the difference between me passing or failing exams during my medical degree. So using AI to thoroughly check in with my understanding was a necessity. And last but not least is saving time. And I feel like I've been talking about saving time a lot throughout this video, but this point isn't as straightforward as it seems because it looks different for everyone. One thing that AI did for me this exam season that transformed the way I studied was saving me time from mundane tasks and allow me to focus on what truly mattered. For example, as a medical student and content creator and also a co-founder of an organization, I had multiple commitments to juggle leading up to exam season. So what I did was input repetitive tasks into my AI and receive support over there so that I spent less time doing extracurricular activities and more time focusing on my academia. Whether this was supporting me in event planning for social mobility activities I do outside of medical school or helping me with my content planning, AI came in so useful. The nuances of my organization to ensure that I had time to free up to do more revision, more flashcards, more time at the library. My version of automating certain tedious tasks in my life was based off of my personal extracurricular activities. But for you, it might be trying to create AI-generated cooking plans or an AI-generated gym schedule, whatever it is that's taking up your time throughout the week. If you can submit it into AI to facilitate that process during exam season, you definitely should, because this will save you so much time. By harnessing the power of AI, you can truly maximize your study plan. If you want more knowledge on how you can use science and technology to propel your studying, be sure to check out this video on evidence-based tips to maximize your productivity. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, then be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more educational content like this. I'll be sure to see you guys for a new video next time. Bye!